All right, hey Cancer. So I am doing a karmic connection read for you and the person on your mind. All right, so you guys are going to know this is your read by your energy and current situation. And so if that doesn't resonate, check your other placements, please. And if you're new, welcome. So this is going to be a sort of a different spread that I'm doing for you guys. So let's just get your energy and situation right now for Cancer. What is Cancer's energy, their situation? Your energy and situation. All right, so independence. I feel like you're focused on yourself. All right, I feel like right now everything is kind of moving slow between you and the person on your mind. With the Seven of Cups, I feel like you have hope to be in pursuit of a lot of opportunities, I feel, with the connection coming through. All right. I am going to pull to see what kind of dynamic is going to be here. But I feel like right now there is definitely somebody on your mind. You and this person could have a lot of earth in your chart. We have the King of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. So I feel like there could be an age gap in between you guys. But with the Knight of Pentacles, that's a slow moving card. So I feel like you might just not be in any rush to either reconcile the connection or move forward with the connection if it's a new one. Okay, the Queen of Pentacles is somebody who's very focused on independence, stability, self-care, balancing work and home, you know, being nurturing, being practical. And I feel like you don't want to, I feel like where you're sitting at is you do not want your independence taken away from you, Cancer. So whoever I'm talking to, I just feel like you could be in a dynamic where you are dealing with a person and you're just not ready to have your space invaded. You're not ready to come through and fully, um, you know, merge households, merge lives. I just feel like you're really focused on independence right now. Um, with the Seven of Cups, I just feel like if you are doing school, if you're doing work, if you have children, it's probably because you have a lot going on, but it's also a representation of opportunities. So you could actually just be seeing a lot of opportunities through the relationship dynamic coming through here. So let's see what this person's energy is. What is their energy? So the person that is on your mind, they're coming through with the Wheel of Fortune, the Tower card, and the Three of Cups. All right. So potentially there could be a third party dynamic here. And the cycle probably closed. All right. The Tower card coming through says that this person's kind of going through unexpected chaos and changes right now. And it could be that, you know, I almost said that I was feeling like you're being treated as an option and you're kind of hurt, kind of feeling that wounded warrior state of mind. And you'd rather be by yourself than deal with anybody that's going to treat you less than you deserve. All right. You could be dealing with an Aries or a Scorpio with the Wheel of Fortune. This is Sagittarius. And the Three of Cups is Cancer energy. All right. And I feel like you're the one that's on this person's mind. Okay. But the Three of Cups, it could be that this person has you in a third party, or there's a third party dynamic coming through here. I feel like this person is kind of reaching out to God and the universe to kind of see if this is going to be something that comes back through. With the Tower card, it doesn't have to be that this is a third party dynamic. It could just be that this person really wants to come together while you're kind of in your state of mind where you're not ready to come together. And this person just could be kind of going through a heartbroken kind of state of mind right now. All right. The Wheel of Fortune, I feel like they're in the energy of wanting to call this thing back together. But let's see what the dynamic is. What happened? What's going on with this connection? All right, so what's coming through here? We have the World card, which is rewards completion. We have the Knight of Wands coming in reverse and the Ace of Wands. So here's what I'm going to say. I feel like you guys are actually most likely dealing with a connection that was supposed to be a commitment style connection. Okay. Really what I feel is coming through here is you're kind of focused on your stability and independence, coming through with the Wounded Warrior card, coming through maybe feeling like you have been treated like an option. I feel like this person's energy knows that they put you in a third party dynamic, and what they did was basically ruined the dynamic for you and them. All right. The reason why I'm saying that is because the Knight of Wands actually fell in reverse with this Ace of Wands, and I feel like that's a depiction of stepping out of the relationship, starting something new somewhere else, taking their energy where it probably most likely didn't belong. All right. With the world card coming through, I feel like that's where the cycle has kind of, kind of completed. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pull a romance angel because I'm going to see what the past life, what you guys left in the past life. I want to see what happened in your guys' past life. So with the connection coming through. So in your guys' past life, you have forgiving and learning. All right. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Okay. So this is a past life. It's a karmic contract read, and the reason why I'm pulling the romance angel card is because I want to see how you guys were in your past life to give us a better idea of what we're going to see moving forward. All right, so forgiving and learning. So I almost feel like you guys have probably did a rendition of what is going on now in your past life, okay? And I feel like this card is coming through because something was not forgiven in the past life, even if it was a similar dynamic. So let's just see. Why is this forgiving and learning here? What happened? What has transpired? So here's what I'm going to say. The Five of Cups is already showing up here. The Queen of Wands and the Empress, look at that. Almost the same exact energy. Okay, the Queen of Wands also shows up in reverse, and the Empress is sitting right here in the upright. So what I feel has happened in the last life is the same exact thing. The Five of Cups is reminiscing on the past. It's being sad. It's being overwhelmed and burdened. So I feel like you guys had a same dynamic coming through while you have this Empress card sitting over here. Just focusing on self-love, healing, growth, maturity, love, I feel like you guys did the exact same thing last life. And you know what? I feel like the reason why you guys come into this life is because the lesson wasn't learned. All was not forgiven. I feel if anything, it was lost. Okay. Somebody was playing around with energy. And what you guys need to know about the past life is sometimes we do switch roles. But you know what? If you feel like the same thing happened to you in the last life, you're okay to feel that way, especially when it comes through, because what you're experiencing is the same dynamic with the same person in this life. It could have been you, it could have been them that kind of stepped out, but I do feel that this is a playeristic vibe coming through with that Queen of Wands. Okay. So in this life, I feel like things went wrong. Things have gone shitty. Things have gone awry. There was a lack of forgiving and learning last life. And what we left with was the Five of Cups. Okay. The sad and burdened energy. All right. So when you guys move into this life, we're going to see if it's going to be healed. Okay. So let's just see if the healing is going to take place this life. Does healing take place in this life? Here's what I'm going to say. All right. I do feel like you guys will take, I feel like what's coming through here is we have the Eight of Pentacles coming through, and I feel like that's working on self, working together. Now, it doesn't mean that you have to take this person back if they put you in a third party situation. All right. I'm going to pull another romance angel to see where you guys will end this life. But forgiving and learning did not take place last life. So in order to kind of cure this karmic connection coming through, you guys will have to work towards some sort of communication, some sort of forgiving, some sort of healing, and purging. All right. And that could either be done with communicating with this person, or just it's simply as going within and communicating with your higher self, especially if you don't feel like talking to this person. I feel like what's going to happen is if you communicate the forgiving, healing, releasing with your higher self, then naturally the verbalized communication will come back through. All right. And I feel like the victory and the win is going to be residing within you no matter what. So if this was done to you, what I feel is if you can learn how to forgive and heal from the dynamic that's coming through, you will see a solid new beginning for you at least. And it doesn't mean that you have to make way with this person. Okay. It does not mean that at all. But the reason why you have this karmic contract coming through is because there was the same dynamic in the last life. You bring it into this life because what happened last life was there was never no forgiving or healing, releasing or purging. Okay. And if you don't do it this life, you guys are going to, pretty much come through another lifetime together and have that same dynamic. So let's see where you guys are at this lifetime. The dynamic coming through this lifetime for Cancer and the person on their mind. So we have make the effort coming through. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. But I really feel like this is coming through more about reconciling with yourself. Perhaps this loved one is coming through, but if you don't kind of forgive, heal, release, and purge, that's the same dynamic. I just really strongly feel it's going to come through, and I feel like make the effort doesn't have to be in regards to this person. I feel like that's more about talking to yourself. When we hang on to shitty shit. Um, we're going to carry it with us, and what happens is it runs into the next relationship dynamic. So let's just see where this connection will go from here. Where does this connection go from here for Cancer? Where does this go from here? Ooh, look at that. We got the Six of Swords coming through with Strength card and the Six of Wands. So no matter what happens, no matter what you feel, okay, really what I feel is we do have free will, but the make the effort is going to be on the forgiving and learning. All right. And I really feel like for whoever's coming through here, even if you never want to be with this person again, what Spirit's saying to you is it's the healing. The effort of healing is going to be done within self. You will get to pick whatever outcome you want, because I feel like it's on this person's heart space to want to come back to you. Maybe you don't want that, but you don't have to choose that, okay? I feel like in the dynamic coming through, so long as you can make the effort to forgive and heal this person within your own inner core, you're going to be moving forward. And it might take a lot of strength for you to kind of come through with that, especially if there was cheating, lying, and all that falsy type of crap going on. But if you can muster up that effort to kind of forgive within yourself this person, it doesn't mean that you have to talk to them, Cancer, but it will push you in such a way that you move forward and you won't come into another lifetime, all right, struggling with shitty people. You know what I mean? So let's just see what your advice is for now. Your advice for now. The Seven of Swords. So there's always going to be dynamics that we can't trust, okay? But you know what? I feel like what your angels and spirit guides are saying is the more you can release from what happens with you, the more that you can release the lies, the manipulation, the cheating, the gaslighting, the projection, all right, you will see something beautiful come through, Cancer. And I feel like the reason why you had this karmic connection come through with this person is because there was something in it's like we get attracted, we tend to attract or become attracted to people that we still find we have wounds with. All right. And I feel like this is just giving you a deeper perspective of maybe what you've gone through in life in order to actually heal and have the relationship that you want, the soulmate dynamic and the wish fulfillment. You're going to have to start kind of going through and releasing, healing, and purging all that nasty behavior that's happened to you. And once you do that, you're going to stop attracting people that are kind of fucked up. And it's not that you do it on purpose. And I'm not saying anything's wrong with you guys. And I hope that this is not an offensive read, but I'm guilty of this. I'm guilty of being attracted to people that need help and need healing, and one thing I've learned over the past years is, oh, guess what? What's that meme say? God, if I'm you, just say so. The healer. It's a sarcastic meme that I've seen, but it's really true. All right, and I feel like once you can overcome and kind of heal and process through anybody that's hurt you, the wounds of the past, that shit will stop happening, and you'll get the one real deal coming through here, the everlasting love. All right, I feel like for whoever I'm talking to, you really you don't have any desire with this person to kind of rekindle it. But what your spirit guides is saying is once you can heal through this, you're going to have the real deal that comes to you. Okay. So I'm going to leave it here, you guys. Cancer, this is a newer style read. I hope that it resonated with somebody, and you guys comment and let me know if it resonates with you. Take care.